Hello to all you guitarists out there and welcome to Coda Guitar. We're going to be looking at the pentatonic scale here. Great lesson. This scale gets used by, I'll pretty much guarantee any guitarist that you like to listen to, any famous guitarist, they'll know how to play this scale and they'll have used it in several songs, either for solos or for riffs, or even in combination with chords sometimes. Sounds great, easy to play, gets used in pretty much all styles, even in classical sometimes, but certainly in rock, pop, jazz, funk, reggae, anything you can think of. So it is a 5-note scale. Pentatonic just means 5 notes, and the good thing about it is it's got 2 notes per string and it sounds really good. So there's a few more than 5 notes there, but what we're doing is we're actually playing in 2 octaves. So fret 5 is an A note, so I'm starting from there and I count up, including that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes, and then the next one is the octave, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so going right up to the top string, that is the 2nd octave. Now, we've covered all this in beginner level. At beginner level, we looked at some open position pentatonics. That's an E minor pentatonic, so hopefully you can already play that one. Hopefully you can hear that they sound very similar. It's just the one I played up on fret 5 in the key of A sounded a bit higher. Now also, hopefully you've had a little look at the previous level 1 lesson on a fretted hand position. This is dead useful because it can feel like a proper stretch to start with sometimes if you're not used to playing fretted notes. So it might be worthwhile having a quick look over that before carrying on with this lesson if you've not already done so. But we're going to plough straight on. So fret 5, key of A minor pentatonic, 5-note minor scale. Finger 1, fret 5. Quite flat there, as I explained in the previous lesson on fretting hand position. Not using too much of the tip of my finger because it's a bit of a stretch round. Thumb is reasonably far down the back of the neck as well. Don't sort of get your thumb right over the top. Keep your fingers as relaxed as possible. Use your wrist, really good for stretching up. And then next note, little finger, fret 8, so 3 frets higher. Okay, that's reasonably flat as well. We don't need to reach around too much with that one. If you can keep both of them pushed down together, that's great, but you can rock between them. You can take the pressure off your first finger, that's fine. First finger is actually going to be playing fret 5 on all of the strings here, so it moves straight down onto fret 5 of the A string, and then 2 frets higher I'm going to be using my 3rd finger this time, and then fret 5 on the D, 3rd finger again, fret 7 on the D, and that is the octave. So A, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next note is another A, it's the high octave. So pause this by all means and try that if you want to. Moving on, we're going straight to fret 5 on the G, and then fret 7, 3rd finger again, and then fret 5 on the B, and then little finger, 3 frets higher, so same as the bottom string, fret 8, and then fret 5 on the top E. And that is the 2nd octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another A. So we've got A, A. So in total, it's a 2-octave scale. Again, this is all explained in the beginner level lessons as well. So it's a bit of a stretch this, so you might want to just take your time, keep your thumb quite far down the back of the neck because it's going to be really difficult if you're too tense. Don't sort of lock onto the base of the neck there, keep your fingers like this. If you can see what I'm doing as well, I'm in fact not keeping my hand sort of reaching round in the same position for all the strings, because when I get to string 1, that's a strain if I'm still reaching round as much as I need to for string 6. So I'm just gradually bringing it round there, if you can see. So here's the bottom string. So I'm just ever so slightly, excuse me, bringing it round a little bit more, and if I descend, come back down, I'm just reaching round a little bit each time for each string. So there's quite a big difference between strings 6 and 1, the two E strings, but just a little bit of difference each time between the others. So that's quite useful, because it's always really important to keep your fretting hand, well, just everything as relaxed as you possibly can when you're playing guitar, but often people have a tendency of being a bit tense when they're playing. So have a go at that. Take your time with it. It is a bit of a stretch, but just play it in your own time. Go really slowly to start with.